Vyrah reporting for duty another time together. We are gonna do some React. I explained the rules of React. I watch YouTube videos, you watch YouTube videos, we watch YouTube videos, and it makes it entertaining. At least this is the trend that scientists based in the United States discovered, and since then we make money. Actually, it makes money for some reason. I say have fun, and yeah, technically, like, might as well like share to you the complete data breach that I fucking live in, because like, oh my god, like I see so much like some stuff, might as well like share. And for me, on a therapeutic side, it allows me to tell you what's going on, because like I what the fuck I'm gonna like argue about cybersecurity. Ayo, my bro. Ayo. All right. So, let's get into it. We're gonna start like with trailers. Okay. Lost Soul Aside weapon trailer. I have no fucking clue. On PS5 and PC, so this is interesting. Let's check this out.
Let me be your vengeance. The blade in your hand.
Okay, so this is interesting. Makes me think a lot about Devil May Cry, don't you think? Like the way to fight, the way to have like this overpowered type of like weapons. Makes me think a lot of even the stain. It's here, you can see it, like the stay in the air type of fights. Wait, in Devil May Cry, this is exactly what you can do. Like, let me show you again. This is exactly the type of Devil May Cry type of fight. So I like it. I like it a lot. There's not enough games that are fun to play, and fun to fight, and kind of like over the top, you know. So this is interesting. With like overly like, fuck you, this take the fuck you weapon and fuck them up type of logic, you know. And do the cool thing. So yeah, the graphics are are quite in touch, are quite pretty. So this is good. This is absolutely marvelous. Okay. This is interesting. This is interesting. I will okay. Mm. Mm. Okay. Actually made me curious to check out the trailer for Lost Soul Aside. Let me just verify one thing real quick. Okay. So let's check together. So Lost Soul Aside, we just let's check the trailer.
When this terrible scourge falls upon us, will humanity fall? Or against all odds, can we survive once again?
Even if fear grips me, I must push forward on this path.
I can grant you power enough to escape this place together.
Hazer!
It's not over yet! I will stop Aramon.
Once you step through this door, anything could happen, Kaiser. Are you ready?
Okay, this looks like generic type of like fighting. Like I actually stumbled upon the weapon and the battle type of like trailer first. So with just this trailer, it looks pretty. It looks Final Fantasy type of pretty. But it is actually like it looks generic as hell. It looks like really generic, and but it's fine. It's fine. So I don't know how it will turn out. I just saw the like fighting seems interesting. Wait, is my stream like completely like delayed? Bruh, bruh. Doesn't matter. Okay, so yeah. Oh my fucking god. I know why. Okay, let's rewatch it. Actually, forgot to. Yeah, I was watching it on the wrong fucking window. Believe me. So let's check out Lost Soul Aside, the launch trailer. I only watched the trailer for the weapons, so let's see what's going on.
When this terrible scourge falls upon us, will humanity fall? Or against all odds, can we survive once again?
Even if fear grips me, I must push forward on this path.
I can grant you power enough to escape this place together.
It's not over yet! I will stop Aramon.
Once you step through this door, anything could happen, Kaiser. Are you ready?
Okay, so digital deluxe, like you get soundtrack, artbook, skins. So this is cool. So it looks generic, and to be fair, the fights, they are like, you don't see them enough, but they look really cool. They look really interesting, and they look really fun. They look really fun to play. The graphics are ooh la la. They are like a Final Fantasy level of ooh la la. So this is actually great. This is actually great. I think overall, will we survive once again? I don't know. You're an anime protagonist, so pretty much like most likely not. You will survive, but you will abandon the girl that is always with you, that tells you I love you, I love you, I love you, and you'll be like, she probably doesn't like me even. But like other than that, there's nothing to lose trying out this game, except watching like a failed romance once again. All right. Okay. So next on we have Code Violet. A release date announced trailer 3 months ago. It had some buzz, so let's check it out. It's on the right window. It's on the right window.
Well, these are just dreams. Like before. Dreams can do crazy things. These are... Well, these are just dreams. Like before. Dreams can do crazy things.
I know, but these... they feel like more than that. They feel like memories, like they happened.
Get some rest. I'll check on you in the morning.
You're more important than you understand.
There is something
Different about her.
Wow. Wow. Oh my.
She's our priority. Without her, there is no future.
Okay, so ambience fucking 10 out of 10. Like the scenario fucking 10 out of 10. Like the environment 10 out of 10. Like the story seems worthy enough. The architecture 10 out of 10. The graphics 10 out of 10. But I'ma be honest with you, my friend. There's one thing that I am really not interested into. It's dinosaurs. Fucking, it's really like the thing like I completely pass out. It's really it doesn't interest me. Never interested me. Never will interest me. It's something that I really like dislike. The dislike. It's not my style. You know, like it's not my style of animals. It's like and. Basically because of that, like for me it's a big no. All right, but like the story seems interesting. We'll get some news as the game is about to be revealed, so we'll see. But like really cool, like I have some ideas of like what it looks like, but like yeah, whatever. But really interesting. this later.
It's time.
Okay, let's get into some anime trailers. Let's get into some anime trailers. You heard about it, I heard about it, we heard about it. We both hate K-pop. So, no, I like K-pop. I said, don't worry about it. But like, let's check out what the fuck is K-pop Hunters. So this is from Netflix. Netflix kind of hype maybe, I don't know, but like let's check it out.
It's time. The world will know you as pop stars. But you will be much more than that. You will be hunters.
Hey! This is the men's bathhouse. Get out of here!
They're stealing the souls of our fans?
Let's send those disgusting demons back to the depths where they belong!
Let's get battle ready.
I can destroy the hunters for good. It's time for a new strategy.
You're all I can think of. Every drop I drink up. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop.
The demon boy band? They're coming after the fans.
You're my soda pop, my little soda pop.
The Sasha Boy!
Let's go get these guys. You think we're just gonna let you steal our fans? You're gonna have to fight us for them.
Yeah, this plane's trashed. Everything is at stake.
So easy on the eyes, but hideous on the inside. Whole life spinning lies, but you can't hide, baby. Nice try.
Okay, so this is actually really interesting. First off, I gotta say, so the graphics, the style of animation used is actually quite fantastic. It gives a rebirth, even though sometimes it's a little, I don't know, it's, it's kind of uncanny valley type of animation. I gotta say, it is a hot take, I'd say, but like I didn't feel this uncanny valley type of stuff when I was watching it, because it is the same style of how was it called? My mysterious the mysterious Christmas of Mr. Jack. Nightmare Before Christmas. It is the same style used. The strange Christmas. What did I type wrong? Right. Okay, there's a... Yeah, it is the same style used. All right. Nightmare Before Christmas, right? It is the same style used. It is stop motion, and it is what's it called? Other than that, Corpse's Bride. Corpse's Bride is actually like one like that I didn't watch in a while. I don't even remember if I watched it, to be honest. But it is the same style, which is like you basically like take, so you can see it. It is like figurines. Actually, it is like puppets that are like in stop motion, slowly moved again and again and again until you make a movie. And basically, I kind of felt an uncanny valley, not watching corpses and like skeletons, but watching K-pop Demon Hunter. Like it has this thing, but like it's just me. Don't worry about it. Doesn't mean that it's bad. I heard about this fucking like this damn trailer for so long, man. That like the music is lit. The story seems like really like for everyone, and this is something really good because like as much as I like to be edgy about like, oh, I like dark stuff, right? It's good to see a cool story talking about K-pop, because K-pop is, I don't know why people trash on K-pop. Like K-pop is a solid music like any other. And this is actually like the family fun that you can find and that you can have with all your family, you know. And this is actually something that like this is something really interesting. So I think that like, yeah, even though like there is this uncanny valley for me, which is okay, I will be and it's been produced by Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So all the Spider-Man, like I don't watch it, to be honest, but like everything has been good from the comic side, right? So yeah, and don't pass out if you're into for like an innocent fun, like I'd say. Anyway, all right. Okay. So, ever heard of Mario? Yeah, no one heard of Mario. So there are like two movies. The first one I didn't got myself like to watch it. I probably need to fucking like get a break and get out of this like danger zone that like I live in all the time, like danger zone, depressed zone where like when light reflects it gets eaten by some demons. But apparently there's a new, not only there's a movie from for Mario, there's a new Mario movie, so let's check it out. Maybe it will motivate me to fucking like watch the first one. Oh. Look at this little monsieur. Yeah, that's all we needed to see. No. Thank you so much. So the graphics pristine, just out of this world, as you can expect. Like I've seen, like wow, this is just like beyond 3D. Like they really put the effort. Like this is something that like I might even watch just because like it just looks like this fucking happy time that like you get to find from time to time, and it just feels good, man. Just feels good, you know. Just watch it. Feels just good. It just feels good, you know. You get me? It just feels good. So yeah, don't pass out on Mario's Super Mario Galaxy movie. Like this is the and we watch it and it's just good. Yeah, this is the type of reaction you can expect from a movie like this. All right, let's go back to actually like we're thinking here. I need to check. Okay. Let's get into we actually thinking here. I found a pearl. Found a pearl. Let's watch it together. Miyamoto. So Miyamoto, my dear Miyamoto. Miyamoto is a Japanese man. Believe it or not, Japanese people, they exist. No. They're not only like coming from like anime and stuff. No. There's a country called Japan and stuff. Like this, like Japanese people exist. I know that there's a lot of negationists about Japan, about Japanese people, what they do. Where does Japanese like stuff come from? I know, but like Japanese people exist. Shigeru Miyamoto is basically game designer, and basically he was the one behind the good old Mario. You get me? And so I found this gem. Miyamoto explained Mario World 1-1, so the first level of the first region was created. So this is, let's watch it together. All right.
World 1-1. We've all run, jumped and brick bashed our way through that familiar first stage. It seems so simple and second nature to us now, but in this modern age of iterative entertainment, it's almost impossible to convey the magnitude of the leap Super Mario Bros. Represented compared to everything else that came before it.
You're about to see the description of what seems like a simple pass-through, impossible to lose level in the video game, described by the mastermind behind it. It is a mastermind. It is a masterpiece. This level, and you'll understand why. You don't believe? Let's watch it together.
Now, but in this modern age of iterative entertainment, it's almost impossible to convey the magnitude of the leap Super Mario Bros. Represented compared to everything else that came before it. World 1.1 introduced game design principles and a geometry of motion so perfectly calculated that it endures as one of the great works of the art form to this very day. But how was this miracle performed? Well, let us tell you with the help of its creator, Shigeru Miyamoto.
そしてもう一つ大事なことがある。こんな話全部してしまうとなんか夢がないような気もする。いいですか？一旦閉めます。
Before Mario arrived in 1985, the closest thing to the iconic opening level that we had was the stiff but serviceable screen-flipping Pitfall. And there was also the gorgeous but terrible side-scrolling Pac-Land. Both were early essays on game design. Pitfall presented a two-layered jungle with plenty of enemies and obstacles to jump over, but its flip-screen progression, huge non-linear map, strict time limits, and unintuitive treasure placement made it feel more like a puzzle to solve than a world to explore. Pac-Land scrolled fairly cleanly in one direction, but the layout of the levels was haphazard and frustrating, and the controls felt maddening. In comparison, Mario was like exploring a realised, unified and diverse world. Every step revealed new threats and sights, but in order to achieve this legendary standard, it first needed solid foundations, and that's where World 1.1 really comes into its own, teaching you the basics in the most elegant manner possible. Super Mario.
What's important is that, like, if you remember when playing Mario, everyone played Mario, you know? There is no explanation. You just press the button and you get into the game, and there is no long explanation of. There is no story even. The story is go save the princess. And this, when it comes to game design, is actually brilliant. Be able to speak through your own game design on how to play. It was made for children. So children reading either way, like instructions to, it was a different era. Video games were completely like another at their stage of infancy, and basically this is absolutely brilliant. This is brilliant because they allow, and they will explain to you, they allow for liberty, for having fun, but at the same time they root into the player the basics of their game, and this is what I call magic. This is what I call magic. Let's continue.
Brothers isn't nearly as big as it feels. In fact, World 1.1 measures only about 15 screens, including the underground room. It feels much bigger because over 2 or 3 screens, the tone of the terrain changes, from the intro section to leaping over pipes, to platforming, to pits. And yet within that tiny space, you have every power-up that's in the game. A hidden multi-coin block, a pair of traversal pipes, an invisible 1-up, 2 enemy varieties, and a secret fireworks display. But perhaps the biggest secret of 1.1 is that it's actually a school, and the course is
for example, I didn't knew about the fireworks at the end of the level. No clue.
Mario 101.
If you knew about the fireworks at the end of the level, don't forget to leave a dislike, a hateful comment, unsub, and send me death threats. Thank you so much.
In a 2015 interview of Eurogamer, Shigeru Miyamoto and Takashi Tezuka talked about this extraordinary degree of thought that went into the design, beginning with World 1.1's iconic opening. a tiny Mario facing an empty plane. They then face the issue of how to teach the players several skills at once. How to avoid enemies, how to destroy enemies, how question blocks work, and how to tell an enemy Goomba from a helpful mushroom. Surprisingly, all three are accomplished within just the first few steps of this opening level.
それで始まります。で、これでガーッと歩いていって、なんか、まあ、何か出てきたら避けるでしょうってこう。
Running forward into the first Goomba kills you, a lesson a player only needs to learn once before discovering that they're much safer in the air. Then moving forward, the player discovers some low bricks and question blocks.
で、なんかハテナってついてるので叩くだろうねって言って叩くとポインって言って嬉しいので次のハテナをポインって叩くと出てくる。
Tapping the second block releases a mushroom that slides away, then bounces off a pipe to come hurtling back to the character. The low ceiling makes it very hard to avoid, so the mushroom will naturally hit Mario, but instead of damaging him, it transforms him into Super Mario. In a matter of seconds, you've learned how both rewards and danger work throughout the rest of the game.
And what's magical is that, like, imagine you are children and this happens and it's all instinctive. And this is what's beautiful, that it's all instinctive. Get it? Like, this is the magic of the game design of Mario World. That, like, it's done for children and it's made instinctive.
でこうなると突然こうドンドンドンってこう潰せるので嬉しくなって、でここでだいたいマリオがどんなゲームかがわかる。
Even small details mattered. The opening screen's first enemy was supposed to be a Koopa Trooper, but teaching the player the jump and then the kick movement necessary to overcome it worked less well at the beginning of the game than they'd hoped. So they invented the simple to stop Goomba to help players understand the basics first. Another valuable lesson, holding B to run before a long jump, is taught safely by 2 gaps later in 1-1.
でこの辺りから B ダッシュをちょっとずつ教えるように。で、あ、そうか。それで初めて穴があるんですね。で、穴は飛び越すんですけど、こうなってると上の方でちょっと深い穴で、大体落ちるんですね、こうして。落ちても大丈夫なようにしたら、そう。こう、自然に人のしそうなことをこう、やりながらちょっとずつ教えていって、で、何かというと、多分遊ぶ人は自分が何をしてるか分かることが一番大事だと思うんですよ。だから最初のステージっていうのは自分が何をしてるのかが分かるようにしてその後は分かった人はもう遊んでくれるので自由に遊んでくれっていう風にいつもゲームを作る。
Miyamoto explains that the tutorial nature of early stages usually comes only after the team has crafted more sophisticated levels, so the creators know what skills the players need to develop.
Okay, this is interesting. I didn't know. So actually, they create the tutorials once the complex parts of the game and the elaborated parts of the game are already done. It sounds really counterintuitive, but it is actually quite the fucking like best logic to have when creating like tutorials. Damn.
自分自身でもそう思うんですけど、手塚さんたちも言うんですけど、大体自分がこれがいいなと思って作ったコースは2レベル2の2ぐらいなので2の1ぐらいで、まあ2の1を作ってから最初のところを最後に作るっていうのが普段の作り方にしてます。大体モニターテストをするんですけども、僕モニターテストの時に決めてるのは説明書で説明を読んでもらうのはいいんですけど、自分では絶対説明しない。で後ろで黙って見てるっていうことでやるんですけど、まあ大体自分がこれが面白いなと思って作ったものを遊んでもらって黙って見てるともう目を覆うようなことが多くて、あ、そう思うかとか全然自分が思ったように遊んでくれないことが大抵ね。
The intricately crafted layout creates a satisfying illusion of choice and a constant curve of advancement. And Miyamoto sums this up perfectly.
だから一旦自分で考えて自分がこうしようということを考えるようになるともうその人のものになるので。
The level layout is tuned to match Mario's famous momentum, allowing a skilled player to perform precise jumps, slides, and combinations. An experienced Mario jockey can run forward at the beginning of 1-1, squash a combo while hitting the first mushroom block, sprint forward, hit a coin block, reverse direction, jump up, catch the mushroom before it hits the ground, and then hit the other coin. The team wisely mapped run and fireball to the same button, creating a slight degree of real-world physical dexterity challenge to trading momentum for projectiles. Likewise, the need to hold B and run and press A to jump made long jumps just slightly and satisfyingly more difficult. Then there's the music. Unlike most software development teams, the Mario's team composer Koji Kondo was embedded with the developers. The famous Mario theme was composed and edited over and over as the level layout changed to match the pace of the design. And all of this magic was achieved using only the most limited tools back in 1985. To really understand why Super Mario Bros. Works so well, you first need to understand how the NES renders graphics. The animated characters that move around the screen, like Mario, are sprites, detailed and mobile clusters of pixels. The NES can only handle a few sprites on screen at a time, so most of the rest of the world, including the ground, platforms, hills, backgrounds, is made up of tiles and 8x8 blocks. Most of the objects you see in Super Mario Bros. Are composed of these chunks. The question blocks, walls, and bricks are all made up of 4 combined 8x8 tiles, creating distinct 16x16 squares. It's similar to the process used to build levels in Mario Maker, only more granular. And these little tiles were the tools that Shigeru Miyamoto and the team worked with to build this masterpiece. The Mario team had to push the hardware to the absolute limits of its capabilities. The entirety of Super Mario Bros. Source code is 40 kilobytes. Crammed into that space are 32 distinct worlds, 8 boss battles, a myriad of secrets, and a memorable cast of characters. The design team had to make every bit count, and that led to all kinds of clever tricks to save space. Ever notice that the clouds and the bushes are just the same palette swap tiles, or that blocks in 1-2 are just recolored blocks from 1-1? Both tricks, and many others, were used to compress space and make room for more features. Add together the level design, gorgeous visuals, perfect controls, and iconic music, and you have a game that transcends the tropes of older action games. Super Mario Bros. Took levels and made them worlds. Forests, castles, under oceans, worlds upon worlds. But none would exist without the very first. Hell, it's arguable that video games as they exist right now wouldn't be a thing if it wasn't for World 1-1. From the most meager of pixelated tools, Miyamoto and the team at Nintendo crafted a miracle, and one that's still as fun to play today as it was 40 years ago. And if you like that video, why not check out Miyamoto explaining the most un-Nintendo-like thing that Nintendo has ever created.
I guess this is interesting.
And for everything else Mario,
Okay, anyway. So this is a diamond. This is quite a beautiful interview. It talks about like passion as well, because like you can feel the passion within, like, you didn't notice how passionate these people are about the product. You didn't. You rewatch the video. It's like, check out, just look at the expression of Miyamoto when he talks, and you can see that. Just look at them. They're just like, this was 40 years ago, and this is what he thinks of what he did. This is just brilliance. This is just a miracle, a living miracle, this man. But also, what he said is true. That like 40 years later, we still talk about it. And this is the brilliance of what they created. Something really like interesting, intricate, but also like really for everyone, you know? And this is absolutely brilliant. This is just like, wow, you know? It's wow. What you get from time to time. This is wow. And if you're not into like nerdy gamer, like we're searching like into fucking like we're searching into retro gaming type of like magazines to get our fresh air about like what was going on when people were doing games like this. This is it. Like this is absolutely beautiful. Okay.
How many characters can you
Okay, so there is a game that you might not like. I like a lot. With AI these days, you can create like this like retro type of movie about like video games, and I am actually like about to have my own personal like fun. Ever heard of Defense of the Ancients? Yeah, I know, right, dude? That too. No one plays it. I know. Leave me alone with your League of Legends. Okay, like, but like, I found this. I want to share. Thank you, Daniaka, for the follow. Wow. Wow. They really nailed it. Wow. For Defense of the Ancient, the movie when they fucking nailed it. Like maybe with AI we can get it down for friends. Like they got everyone. I cannot think of. I probably can think of at least like one that they didn't. All right. Now the Ring Dark movie. Okay. I will actually back here.
Call me Dickie Smalls.
Okay. Next on, I found this niche. I keep this niche. Let's watch it together. Bleach Retro. This is my favorite style of anime. What a shame that like right now, yeah, whatever. Let's check this out on the sound. Wait, there's no sound. If there's no sound. What do you mean there's no sound? There's sound. Okay, my sound died. Okay, let's check it out. The sound. Wow. Wow. Oh, good old Mary. Cute. Wow. I work. God damn. Okay.
This This?
My boy, the one and only Gigak. Let's check out what the fuck he. Let's check out what the fuck he's on about. All right. Let's check it and let's check this out. This girl will make your dreams come true. If I had any, I will try this out. All right.
This hits hard. A dream doesn't become reality through magic. Taylor Swift. Anyone who's ever tried to achieve something will know doing stuff is hard. Starting a business, learning a new language, getting in shape, even if something as trivial as setting up a New Year's resolution you don't immediately give up on after a week of making it. Many of us have something we want to achieve, some far off goal we've had for a while, and here you are lying in bed at 2 AM getting recommended a video of some inspirational asshole going, "You want to be an alpha like me? It's easy. I wake up at 3 AM last month to get a head start. 4 AM, make piss. 5 AM, eject piss. 6 AM, drink piss." Which is why if any of you have gone through this before, if any of you are in the process of undertaking some big personal projects, you need to read Beat in Motion. This is a story about those who have a dream and those who work hard to achieve it, but also how easy it can be to lose your way, stumbling across the infinite roadblocks on that path, giving up on it and becoming bitter about other people trying to accomplish what you couldn't. I've never read a story that hit so close to home when it came to shooting for a goal I set for myself, and in the process lit a fire under my ass to not forget why I set that goal in the first place. Because maybe the only missing piece I didn't have for getting to my dreams was right there in front of me. A cute anime girl egging me on. Some dreams can be big, but some dreams can also be small, like having a nice meal, and that dream might not be so far away thanks to my friends over at Boxu, today's sponsor.
Boxu is a premium Japanese snack box that focuses on delivering authentic Japanese treats all over the world. They work with family businesses from all over Japan and deliver a new theme of authentic treats every single month. Alright weebs, let me tell you how it works. The first month you sign up to Boxu, you get this one, the Seasons of Japan. It's basically Boxu's best hits of their best treats that you can get all over the year. And then after the first month, you get a different themed box every single month. But first, let's see what the first box you get is going to be like. All right, I always get excited every time I get the Seasons of Japan box because I get to eat the white strawberry chocolate once again. They basically infused a real Japanese strawberry with white chocolate, and it's honestly one of my favorite snacks that I get to eat. Hits every single time. But I'm going to try a new snack this time as well. Let's try the Tsukisamu Anpan chocolate. I've never had a chocolate anpan before, so this should be interesting. Ooh, look at this. Oh, I already know this is going to slap. Oh.
Boxu is the perfect gift to give to a friend for anyone who's been dying to travel to Japan and try some of their amazing food over here. Japan has an incredible snack culture, and this is the perfect time for a friend to experience that.
So guys, with Christmas coming up, this is the perfect gift to get someone you care about. So, what are you waiting for? Get your first Boxu today by clicking that link in the description and using code GIGARC for $15 off your first Boxu purchase. That's the code on screen for $15 off, guys. Thank you very much to Boxu for sponsoring me today. Back to the video.
Dreams. They're a fickle thing, especially if they take off the mask. Many of us have had our own dreams, and somewhere along the way we may have given up on that dream. Maybe you've gotten older and had that cynical friend tell you to grow up because that dream's never gonna happen. If that's true, just remember these words.
Bees don't waste their time explaining to flies why honey is better than shit.
This is so mean.
Quote I saw on TikTok about achieving your dreams. But hey, maybe that guy was onto something. Honey does indeed taste better than shit. Probably. Now tell me, are you a bee or a fly? Huh? Tatsuhiko is a fly. But he wasn't always like that. The only thing he ever wanted to become as a kid was an animator. Day in, day out, he would draw, show his parents, improve his craft. An animator was what he was going to become until one day when some bully showed his work to a girl and she said the one thing no boy ever wants to hear. Ew. Cringe. Yeah, I know. Even to this day, cringe takes the lives of thousands of teenagers worldwide, so he vowed never to be cringe again and quit drawing. His dream ended as quickly as it started. That is, until he found a new passion, a new dream, music. He pours everything into music, his heart, his soul. He started a band, he started composing his own songs. He was painfully mediocre. He didn't have the spark, he didn't have the talent, and over time crashes back down to reality. Classic fly behavior. Over time he realized average people don't achieve their dreams. It's dumb to even have dreams. Let's just start shitting on everyone around me who has a stupid dream they want to shoot for.
What a loser. You know the thing about guys like you? I hate their guts!
This is Nico, a cool, spunky, emotional girl and certified fly hater. The type of person who isn't gonna let some downbeat loser shit on other people's dreams, even if it means briefly making it seem like she pushed that loser into an oncoming vehicle. Jesus, alright, that's a bit excessive. So Tatsuhiko does what any man would do after confronting a near-death experience with a truck and a cool anime girl. Get inspired. Isekai fans be like. He questions how that...
This is how children become a man. Cool anime girl. Sadly, we don't have this in here, so...
bright, optimistic kid turned into such a sad, twisted adult. He starts trolling through years of his old animation, and you know what? They weren't bad. They were decent, and most importantly, he had fun doing them. Why did he ever give up on this dream in the first place? Maybe he was just approaching it wrong. Maybe it wasn't just a waste of time. Maybe he could actually do it, and before he knew it, a flame had been lit up again. He spends the next 3 months animating a fan-made music video of his favorite indie singer. It's tough work. It didn't turn out perfect, but he felt a satisfaction he thought he couldn't feel anymore. And at the end of that tunnel, there was someone there, someone who had been waiting years to see him again. He was that inner child bursting with vigor and enthusiasm he thought was long gone, lost in the cynical road to adulthood when in reality he was right there, waiting for that young spark of passion to be reignited. That was Chapter 1. Dreamcast, Cadbury's, Minecraft. If you couldn't tell, this is a manga about dreams. What does it mean to shoot for a dream? How easy it is to get lost on the way of achieving it? The importance of having one in the first place. Beat in Motion is a manga that immediately connected with that side of me that wanted to go out and achieve something. That feeling you get when you make the commitment to undertake a massive life project. This is a story about art and artists and the struggles that goes into being creative, but really, it hits an emotional core I think almost anyone can relate to. Everyone I know has an ambition, even if that ambition is just trying to find an ambition in the first place. And this is a bitingly real look at what that journey looks like. Not just for Tatsuhiko. Nico, it turns out, is the indie singer he was a fan of and drew an animated video for. And even though she's clearly more outspoken about people who put down other people's dreams, that doesn't mean she doesn't get anxiety about achieving her own. She wants to be a famous singer-songwriter. The path for anyone getting to their goals can be far more arduous than we ever imagined when we set out on that journey. Sometimes, all it takes is the right person to say the right thing at the right time to ignite your passion for something, but Sadly, what I feel we see more often is the wrong person saying the wrong thing at the wrong time that completely extinguishes that passion. And Beat in Motion is chock full of moments on both sides of that spectrum you see without being overly optimistic or cynical with the reality of what it's like to chase a dream. One scene that stood out for me was when a famous director was giving advice to a bunch of school kids. If you have a dream, he said, imagine yourself in 5 years, then 10 years. Fully visualize a path to that dream of yours, then write it down and look at it from time to time. And some kids like, that's it? That's all we need to do? And he's like, nope. But no dream will come true if you can't imagine it first. Now that's some B talk right there. To many of us, dreams remain just that. Dreams. Something intangible, something out of reach, and sometimes there's a certain comfort in that. When there's a goal so far beyond your grasp, you can fantasize about it, imagine yourself in that position, and it feels good. There's no pressure for you to go out and do it, because you can never imagine yourself getting there in the first place. But once you actually take the steps to visualize your path to that goal, that's what separates the dreamers from the believers, the bees from the flies. You're not just a boy with a dream anymore, you're a man with a plan. And if we can collectively all do that, then together, we will be men with plan. Yeah, that makes sense. But this is when it starts getting scary. It's not just some far-off idea. It actually seems tangible, and what's terrifying isn't the thought of not achieving your dreams. It's the thought of trying and failing along the way. This is a fear every character in the story is constantly struggling with. Not me though, I don't have that issue because, you know, mama didn't raise no quitter and you can't quit something if you never started anything in the first place. Early on, Nico and Tatsuhiko have a shared dream of working on a big project together. She'd write and sing the song and he'd animate the music video. She makes the beats, he makes the motions. Eh? Get it? Eh? They meet up, discuss ideas, scout locations, storyboard scenes. They were making progress. They were taking all the right steps. Oh, what's this? Out of nowhere, Nico gets an offer to be signed by a massive record label. The project has to be put on indefinite hold. But that's fine, you know, because at least one of them gets to have their dream come to fruition. This is great news. That project can just wait for another time. For now, let's just be happy that one of them gets to take a big step towards their dreams. Oh, what? The day she was getting signed, the higher-ups of the record label decided to stop debuting all new artists due to budget issues? For how long? For an undetermined amount of time. I've never seen a story so accurately portray that unpredictable journey you can take when trying to achieve something. You may have this all mapped out in your head. You start at point A and your destination is at point B. That's where your goals lie. Simple. But then due to unforeseen circumstances, it means you have to have a pit stop at C first, then D, then E, then F, then G, and before you know it, your map looks like this. You're completely lost. You don't even know where you are, or where your destination is, or even why you started the journey in the first place. It's a shonen battle series where the end game is your dream and your opponent is life. And let me tell you, life pretty damn OP. The series has this way of doing things that really makes it feel like it hits close to home. This is the debut manga of Naoki Fujita, but you'd think that they'd be a veteran that's been in the industry for years with the way he lays out these panels that sometimes feels a little too real. Even if it's just some small moment that doesn't have any bearing to the larger plot. There's a scene where Tatsuhiko is just reminiscing on how he got this passion in the first place. And the manga takes us back to when he was a kid, standing at the beach. When you're in school, you're bombarded with different stimuli that come crashing at you. And as he looks down, he sees different pieces of paper, math, PE, English, movies. He happened to pick up the fragment that said anime. Other kids picked up different fragments, and he walked away, leaving the other fragments behind. And seeing this, even though I'd never heard anyone describe it this way, I was like, damn. I get that. The manga has this way of conveying thoughts and imagery that seems so intimate you can almost feel the author's own life experience bleed across every page. This doesn't just feel like a fictional story, this feels like someone's deepest emotions, hopes and anxieties etched onto the page. Some lines of dialogue feel so biting, I almost feel like I'm intruding in a therapy session hearing all the lines the mangaka ever received on his own journey. Characters will say a piece that cuts so deeply it almost feels a bit too on the nose, and I'm sitting here thinking, man, are you good? Is there anything you want to get off your chest? But it's moments like these that give the story its weight. This is a series that exudes genuine human emotion from every single page. It's the type of story you can find something to learn from without it ever being too preachy. I honestly feel like anyone who has a goal in life, or even those who are lost and perhaps searching for one, will find a moment that really hits close to home to something you've gone through or are dealing with. I know I found myself losing hope of achieving my goals before. I've wanted something or are dealing with.
What's this image? So this is okay. So now I was like, oh, what is this? Is this an arm in a sweatshirt? Okay, no, it's a finger. Okay, you can see the okay.
I know I found myself losing hope of achieving my goals before. I've wanted something and worked my ass off to get there, but somewhere along the road, I'd lost touch with the motivation I had when I started it. But sometimes you get that moment where you feel that spark being relit, and those are the moments that stick with you. Those sparks are the save point on the journey to making your dream come true, and it's those little moments, I think, that is what Beat in Motion is all about. This is a series that shows you every side of that long, arduous road anyone takes when achieving something. It doesn't sugarcoat anything, but it doesn't undermine the value of smaller, more intimate goals, no matter how trivial or meaningless those goals may seem to other people.
Are you enjoying the weather there?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, but you're in the bin.
It calls people out for judging others on their dreams and makes it clear that all dreams, no matter how big or small, are valid and important to those who work hard to achieve them.
Listen, knobhead. If I want to have a swim in my own bin on the hottest day that we've ever had in England, then I'm entitled to do so.
And while calling those people out, teaches you to own up on your own harsh criticisms of others.
Alright, sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry. Off you toddle.
But with that all said, it still remains grounded and keeps you keenly aware that you need to be realistic. Most dreams don't come true. I guess what I'm trying to say with all this is, I'm actually a fly.
I'm not convinced about honey. This is a good video. So the name of the manga is
This is hard.
Beat in Motion. So check it out if you want to. Don't check it out if you don't want to. Like, not watch it, comment, like, what, yeah, anyway. Okay. Okay. Let's watch some memes. Let's just delect ourselves with some memes and yeah.
You're adopted.
Sing for me, bro?
Ah!
Oh. Fucking perfect! What the fuck? That's perfect!
Actually legit.
What the fuck is going on right? What the fuck?
Do it again. Okay, I laugh about like many things, but like killing a small parrot that haven't done nothing. For real? This is allowed on YouTube? I mean, I guess time changes, huh? What the fuck? He slides on the side, what the fuck? Man, what the fuck?
Yes, please.
Nom, nom, nom. Yummy. Bruh. Crack at throwing competition?
Coke me, daddy.
Come on over here. Come on over here. No, you flipped me off. Come on, coward. No. Come on. You're not an intellectual. You're a fake and a fraud.
My mother thinks that she's in a relationship with Vladimir Putin.
I do too. Thinks that I have relationships with Vladimir Putin. Like, what smell?
But mister, get him,
Oh my god, what the fuck? How dare you be so cute? How dare you be so cute?
I got more hops than that. Alright, ready?
Oh my. Trust no one. No bitch.
He sold his ice cream cone.
Oh. Can you follow again? I cannot believe he actually falls again.
I need to talk to
How can they be so reassured? What?
Oh shit.
He knows he knows we're in the Matrix.
He's begging.
Is this a dog that eats a pepper? Okay, this is too violent. This is too violent. Thank you for the video. It's a dog eating a pepper. The fuck?
Hello.
Alright. Well, this video. Alright. Alright, let's watch some Daily Dose. Yeah.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. This is Mayor Max, and he's the official mayor of a city in California. Fewer than 4,000 people live in this town, which means it's too small for human politicians to hold office. Mayor Max II is currently mayor for life and loves greeting local residents.
This is what I call good politics, good boy politics. Look at this good boy. Look at this good boy. And he's a mayor. Are you a mayor? He's a mayor. He's a good boy mayor.
A typical day is where we go downtown and we park at different locations and we have the dogs on display from their mayor mobiles. The mayor wants you, do the pose, man.
This helicopter pilot is filming a high-speed chase for an upcoming movie.
Wow.
This spray has the ability to form a solid, flexible bond to keep this stack of blocks together. Even when the blocks start to break, the wall remains strong and sturdy.
Damn.
If you love petting animals, then being a wildlife photographer is not the job for you. Many photographers have to show restraint as they're not allowed to interact with the animals they photograph. It's important for wild animals to never view humans as a source of affection, food, or shelter.
Oh. This is actually fascinating. I actually didn't know that. Was it search for like friendship anyway? A bunch of like little like a bunch of little things.
I found an artist that likes to skydive and paint at the same time.
Or skydive, paint, and bring your friend from the bar. Get like a get your divorce papers and also get your breakup at the same time. Like what the fuck? I mean, I get it. But it's like, is that too much? I don't know.
Wait.
Is that donuts?
I can get it. Get it.
Do the trick. Do the trick.
Get it.
This is what it looks like when you put ferrofluid on a magnetized metal screw.
You must done doing the trick.
Just because they look so weird. Under normal conditions, it just looks like an oily liquid, but when it's exposed to a magnetic field, it forms these spikes.
This is what it looks like when two eels get in a fight. That's the end of this video. The next time I'll be uploading will be after Christmas, so happy holidays and Merry Christmas, and I'll see you people in about 5 or 6 days. Later!
Okay. So I've been like streaming quite some. I'll see you another time, and as always, be toxic.